That's good to know. Okay, we don't have to keep cutting them down now. Look at that. We just completely cleared that whole area out. Oh, I think it's right over here. It's like this circular area. This is where the first elite chest is. Do the trees respawn? Oh yeah, of course they do. There's a decent period of time that it takes for them to respawn, though. I'll say that. I might actually do some mining later on today. Yeah, there it is. Oh, you bitch. Sort of reminds me of BDO. Yeah, I remember, I just love that kind of content. I think it's so cool. Like that level of like player environmental control is like really cool. Follow me, gentlemen. As always. How's the anime stuff going? You watched Demon Slayer movie yet? No, I'm gonna watch the whole, all the anime and then I'll go watch the movie. I don't really know like what the timing is for it, but I just finished the episode where he like cuts the head off of like the spider guy, or the like the boy who's like part of the 12 Kizuki. That's the last episode I saw. Yeah, I like Demon Slayer. I think it's good. Is it my favorite anime I've ever seen? I don't think so, but I think it's a good show. It is kind of weird though that like the main villain in the story is basically Michael Jackson. It's gonna be a while for me to get over that. Good fights, supporting characters are okay-ish. I mean, I think you guys can pretty much assume that like my favorite character is the guy with the boar's head. I mean, like whenever I was watching it, I was thinking of like all the other things that I did that are just like that are just like him in the Dungeons and Dragons campaign. Never would have guessed. Yeah. Big dick on boss, boys. Let's go. Am I hitting him? Like, why am I not hitting the boss? The fuck? How am I not hitting the boss? Well, it doesn't matter. Now I get another chance. Remember, guys, keep him stunned. Is this bugged or something? Like, I don't know. I feel like I should be hitting him. There we go. We gotta keep him in place, so everybody just stack on top of him. I know you can die, but it's not really a big deal. We just res you at the end of it. Yeah, get him in another stun and he's dead. Oh, he was about to reset there too. Nice. No loot. Alright, break it down. Get the other chest while we're waiting. give me the purple items, or the orange items, actually. Any orange item owners? Nope. Alright, let's get this one here. Ancient armor plates? Yeah, I got one of those earlier today. When are you gonna man up and watch Attack on Titan? Really soon, actually. I'm looking forward to it. And I also wanted to say, like, you remember whenever I was talking about, like, it was like yesterday or the day before, about how, no, I remember I looked over there last time and there wasn't one, that I was glad that we had, like, that stupid thing happen with the OTK, with, like, that like, stupid woman, and, like, her, like, being weird while we were streaming and everything. The Karen, whatever. I don't really give a fuck about her, to be honest. Like, I don't really care. It's just, I mean, it's just a stupid, obnoxious woman. Who cares? Like, it's not, it's like nothing, like, it means so little to me. I don't even care enough about it to get mad. Like, or about her. Like, I don't care about her at all. She's just a, like an annoying NPC in the background of my storyline in my life, you know? And, yeah, I don't give a fuck. However, I said it was good for us because, I think that, you know, we'll learn things from it and everything like that. I think that the show that we had today is evidence that I was right. I think that, you know, we learned a lot from relying on other people to do the work for us. And I think that the fact that we had that happen, and then we were able to go back on today and have such a great show, I think that really goes to show that, you know, we should just do our own stuff. So as I said, that's why I said I was glad that it happened. I know some people were a little bit confused by that. Me too, it's good for us. Yeah, because you guys get better content. You're right. And that's always the goal, is to make sure that the viewer gets the best content possible. There's 2 of them here, so make sure to get both. Last time OTK hire somebody? No, absolutely not. We hire people regularly. It's not about hiring anybody. It's about outsourcing important things to other people that we could otherwise do ourselves. It's the question, like always, is it better for me to do this myself, or is it better for me to pay somebody else to do it? And we thought that it would be better for us to pay somebody else to do it. And the truth is that what we learned is, I think that we're a lot more competent than what we give ourselves credit for. I think that the truth is, like, I can guarantee you if SFand and Nick were running production, that would have never happened. None of these problems would have ever happened if SFand and Nick were in charge. And I think that goes to show a lot. And, yeah, it's good that it happened. What happened? Oh, we had a OTK event that had some pretty bad production issues. I went back and I watched it myself, and it was a lot worse than I had originally expected it to be. I was pretty embarrassed by it. Definitely not something I'm proud of. Event planning can be a hassle, especially people with spy venue. Just butt heads for the sake of it. Well, it's just, that's why it's always better that you can control, like, I think the highest levels of success occur in business whenever you control vertical integration. Whenever you look at a lot of different really successful businessmen and really successful businesses over the years, a lot of it is the reason why they're so successful was because they control all of the different verticals that they need in order to operate. I think this is true with Mark Zuckerberg and even like Rockefeller, right? Because he was able to transport oil without needing to use railroads or anything like that. And so this has been true for all time, really. I wouldn't be embarrassed by it. Well, I think that we are embarrassed by it, but I think it's not about like not feeling bad about something. It's about what you do after you feel bad about it. If I'm being serious and meaning, no, I really mean it. Like, I think it's true. Look at Amazon, same thing. Like Apple, I think same thing as well. It's massively true, I think. There's a chest up here, guys. Get them with the heavies. Walmart. Yeah, Walmart's a great example. What about the ideas needing rework for next year? I think that if you look at like individual examples, like it's very obvious what the problems were, right? Like, do I really need to say, oh, camera flickering? But I do think that there are like meta issues where it's like focus of the stream, and also I think that there's like a certain closeness that like a backpack or like a webcam stream provides that is lost to a degree whenever you introduce like very expensive cameras and everything like that. And I think that that closeness is something that a lot of Twitch viewers and people online have a lot of place a lot of value in. And so I think that that should be something that we should be aware of in the future and manage better. Understanding how people feel is probably the most critical thing whenever you're trying to sell a product, especially if that product is entertainment. Shitty cameras are better? No, it's not that shitty cameras are better, it's what do shitty cameras mean. Like, for example, I think that it's not really about the camera's quality as much as it's about the way that the camera work is done. And I mean, we're lucky to have Finn. I think Finn is just so good, and everybody loves him. And one thing that I haven't really said a lot with OTK, and I think it's like a big accomplishment and a big positive. I'm very happy about this, is the fact that there are so many people that are not part of the, like, you know, the front-facing org members, right? Like me, Mizkif, SFan, like Rich, Tips, etc., right? But like other people like Young Jeff and Ashley, Finn, and these other people who are still really well liked by the community and known in the community. I think that's really cool, and I think that's awesome. Just get on his ass right here. Beat his dick off. Never got to ask you about Hatchet Sword. Oh yeah, what's up, Jelly Peanut? What's up, dude? Honestly, dude, like, I don't really know what I want to go with long term. Because, like, Sword doesn't really scale off decks at all. And I just go with the Hatchet. So, like, the reason I was doing Sword and Hatchet is because, like, I could very easily go and do, instead of Hatchet, I could do, like, Warhammer for, like, more control. But the reason why I do Hatchet is because, realistically, while I'm tanking, there's only such a small fraction of actual NPCs that need to be tanked with a sword and shield that it just lets me just go immediately into DPS. And that way, because, like, I assume... it's the same as, like, in WoW, right? Where, like, you don't... It's not about really clearing the raid. It's about how much damage you do while clearing the raid as a tank. That's the difference between, like, a good tank and a great tank. So that's why I use the Hatchet. And also because the Hatchet scales off of strength as well as Dex. Like, Dex is like a secondary scaler until about 150 strength, and then they're about equal. That's why I use that. Sort of good in PvE. I don't really think Hatchet's that great in PvP, personally. I would prefer to use a number of other weapons, but other people really like it. I'm just not a fan. You don't need Taunt Gem and Hatchet or not? No, I don't. The reason why I don't need a Taunt Gem in my Hatchet is because I have a necklace that gives me taunting as well. I got it from an NPC, level 30 NPC. That sounds stupid, but that's what it is. Do you invest? I did. I actually got my investing report today. I lost $57,000 this month. It's not a good month. This is where I would say on my mainstream Twitch Prime, by the way, but can't do that. It's not a big deal. I'm not worried about it. You're gonna have good days, you're gonna have bad days. It's a problem that I think a lot of streamers have, including myself. It's kind of the same perspective, is that you'll have like one bad stream, and then you'll be completely fucking, I can't get you. That's PvP. Fucking idiot. Alright, let's go. Don't use Reap. I think Reap, fucks him up or something. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I forgot even what I was saying, to be honest. Oh yeah. It's like you have one bad stream, and then you're just like, wow, it's over. And you just like question everything. I mean, you're gonna have up months and down months, right? It's just the way things go. It's nothing I'm really gonna have a panic attack over. It's unfortunate. It would be better if it didn't happen. But it did, and that's all there is to it. Okay, good job. Alright, I would have everybody run back and do these two again, but I don't really think it's worth it efficiently. So I think we should just go up and do these other ones. Let's go do Caminus. And we can just run over there. Follow me, guys. Got me a beer with Yoshi P when all this blows over. Oh, that would be really cool, man. How you liking New World? I enjoy the game a lot. I think that there's a number of frustrating elements to it that I make very clear abundantly very often. But the ultimate reality is that I do enjoy the game. That's why I play it all the time. Very proud of you having a successful org. When I first started watching on YouTube, you were just a young one. I mean, yeah, it's hard for me to really imagine and like really kind of come to terms with in a way. And I also want to say, like, a lot of the success of the org is not really because of me. I play a role, but I can't really imagine the org being where it is today without pretty much anybody that's on the team. I think everybody just brings something that's like so invaluable. You say you're one of the most influential YouTubers and streamers of our time? No, I mean, I think like a lot of my like commentary stuff on YouTube is really popular, but most influential of our time, I don't really think so. I mean, there's a lot of people on YouTube that are extremely popular, and like my YouTube channel does very well whenever I upload and everything, like for sure, and so does my Twitch channel, but I would have to work a lot more at it in order to like be that influential, I would say. So to see you guys added Seer, man. Yeah, I think Seer, it was like, I remember Seer messaged me, he's like, wow, you know, thanks for, you know, for bringing me onto the org, you know, it's like, to me, I was like, it was just so obvious that we were gonna, that we would want someone like Seer. It was like not even a question. Yeah, like as soon as we had the conversation for bringing new people into the org, Seer was like on like the short list. She was very underrated. Not anymore. He had a 60K stream at the end of our event. That is just fucking insane. How many of these do I need to get? 7? Yeah, fuck that. Let's just run past this. We're not doing it. It's biggest I think ever. It's biggest ever so far. How big do you want OTK stable to be? I don't really think about size because there's a lot of other things that we want to do with OTK besides just doing streaming stuff. So I think it would really just depend on like what we're trying to do. Esports. I mean, the thing with esports is that while I like esports in a way, yeah, it costs a lot of money to have like a lot of these esports teams, especially with like Overwatch League and League of Legends. Like a buy-in for like one of those tournament cycles is like so much. It's like it's in the millions of dollars, and it's like, is that a good use of our money? Is that what we should do with our time, right? Because like none of us really are competitive professional players, so like why would we do that? It's not something that I'm against, I want to say too, but it's just something that I approach with a lot of reservation. How much ROI? It really depends. Been keeping up with PoE? Not as much as I usually do, because I've just been busy with obviously a lot of other stuff. Waste World Fist event for the next big Final Fantasy raid would be a decent idea. That would really be a decent idea. And if somebody thought of that idea, they'd be really smart. You're right. I think that would be a very decent idea. But if, let's say, somebody did think of that idea, they would have need to been planning it for quite some time. So hopefully if that person did think of it, they would have been planning it with different individuals. But, you know, you can never know. It just depends. Fuck. Fuck. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna have to loot the mobs. Actually, I need to kill these. Get my health back. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, he almost killed me there. Oh my god, he killed me there. Wow, that really sucks. Now I have to run all the way back. Here, let me run back real quick. It just insta-killed me too. I didn't even have a chance to do anything. Or in the camp. There's no real reason to. I mean, what do I die, like once every 3 days? Did I open the Unwalker box? Nope. I'm gonna open it my first day back on stream. I saved the media kit and everything to open on stream. Healing in this game is unfun, clunky mess. Yeah, I think that a lot of the Trinity mechanics in this game are... They were afterthoughts, and I think that it shows. Has anyone seen a horse in a field? It's actually a really good point. Yeah, where are the horses? It's a really good fucking point. Rest by a sellsword. Dude, it's just like... Oh, you got the 15%. That's big good. On my way. By the way, guys, I expect you all to be trading me all of these resources back very soon, because I'll need to use them for crafting. Okay, let me go loot these again. Sorry about the delay, guys. Apologies. Okay. I feel dumb for that because like those always spawn with explosive on them, and I should have known that. I had more than enough time to react. I just wasn't paying attention. For these, it's kind of like every man for himself, because like these are really easy to loot because these mobs are just stupid. So if you miss it, you miss it. Is there a big chest up there? Yeah, there's a provisions. I guess we can get the provisions. Oh. I've never gone for this one before. Oh, I looted it. Okay, good. Just kill everything here. Yeah, these guys are really annoying. There are so many over here. Joff Strife's video with New World. No, I haven't seen that yet. I'll probably watch that soon. I might watch that whenever I get back to streaming. I don't know if I want to wait that long though. We'll see. This might hit me. Nope. Elite chest here. Nope. Was he having consumable slot 6? That is 900 blueberries. Yeah, I have 900 blueberries in consumable slot 6. Oh, did I miss this one? I did. Okay, down here. I don't want to fuck around with all the other little small ones. Let's just go for the boss and the other big chest. We've got a lot of places to do. And then I want to do mining after that. Yep, just loot these. If you miss one, it doesn't really matter. Most of these chests suck anyway. We're just looting them because we're bored. And because we can. Oh, schematic, waning crescent. That's the 600 item level hatchet. That's really good. That's worth a lot of money, actually. Wait, it's the fire? Oh, it is the fire staff, you're right. I thought crescent, it's like, oh, you know. Yeet and delete, gentlemen. Classic Fresh will be dead in weeks. No, I don't think so. I think there's gonna be like Classic WoW has like an audience of people that will play it forever. People just like love Classic. There's some people that just fucking love it, and they're just gonna play it constantly. But it's not gonna be as popular as it was the first time around, if that's what you're saying, which is true. Let's go up to the outpost, guys. When I play that, sad perspective, really. I mean, they're just playing what they want to play, you know. I mean, there's people who speedrun Super Mario 64, right? It's kind of funny to me, like people think it's sad playing classic WoW, but they don't bat an eye at people that just fucking replay the same goddamn game over and over from 25 years ago. I don't know. They play what they want, yeah. Yeah, I think just let people play whatever they're gonna play. I think like needing to validate what you like doing is like not a good thing. No, that's a piece of shit one. People don't think it's sad to play classic WoW, that are empty, feeling like they're not a fan of anything themselves. Yeah, it's a lot, man. Why am I using the axe? I think I'll probably use it in the future for like PvP or something. As I said, I watched a lot of the PvP montages with the great axe, and it's literally just them auto-attacking and then people running away and dying. I think I can probably handle that. Or it's like Fire Staff is like fucking micromanaging 3 different weapons somehow. And like 2 different debuffs. So I figured I might as well just like... The thing is, like damage doesn't really matter that much right now because like a lot of people are probably using their good gear anyway because they just don't give a fuck. And then also on top of that, we have a lot of people. So like what we're really doing this for is for chests, not necessarily for the gear itself. Or the NPCs themselves. So it's like you might as well do this at the same time. Have I looked in the New World story at all? There's like a corruption and it's corrupting people. Yeah, I get it. It's crazy. Let's take a second, guys. We'll vendor everything and then we'll move on. Okay, 508. That is garbage. $515. Keen speed. Stamina. This is maybe good. I'll put this in the inventory. Oh, look at that. Hatchet. Dexterity. Health. Oh, mana return. That's garbage. Damn, dude. I haven't gotten any... Dude, all of these items suck. Holy fuck. These are terrible. Yeah, this stuff is like actual garbage. I'll put that away. Put this away too. Look at this gear. This gear is terrible, man. $500? Why is it all so low? That's at least a 551. Does somebody want these wrecking ball legs? Strength dex, evade shot, no, that's garbage. I don't know why that's almost broken. Who cares? Yeah, dude, like all this stuff is just terrible. Holy fuck, what a bunch of trash. Okay, let's put all that away. I think we should be pretty much good. Let me throw all this stuff away too real quick. Okay. I'll go over here. Do a few Leviathan kills. It was only 60 elites. Oh, you know what? You could be right. The elites could not be high enough level. At assortment eye level because I have lower item level jewelry that has value to me. That's why. $65 and $66 bosses for hire. Yeah, we're gonna go do that. This area is 63. And again, we're not really gonna stop unless we get to something that's a big item. A big chest, I mean. First one's right in here. Let's go. Remember, boys, we love heavy attacks. And so does he. Cleaving is believing. Yeah, this gear sucks dick, man. Holy fuck, it's such garbage. The gear that I got? Wow. What a disaster. Might as well go up here and loot this one. Do you think maybe we waste too much time by looting the resource chests? What do you guys think? Because like we do spend a lot of time looting resource chests, and I feel like nobody even uses the resources. Like, do you guys even care about this stuff? I mean, we just have so much of it. You craft anything with them? No, not really. Maybe that's why I'm asking them, because like I don't really use it myself. It's worth it. Good for yields. All right, yeah, we'll just keep doing it. It's not that big of a deal anyway. We'll do those on the way out. Don't worry about it. Big boy. Level 65 too. Give me the loot. Damn, y'all got fucking destroyed. Kill these mobs before we res them. Get them up. Nice. And again, guys, we're just gonna loot these, and if you miss one, it's not a big deal, right? So that's my thinking on it. Is we just go for them, and if people get them, they get them. If they don't, they don't. There's just so many. Bitch. Yeah, this area is 64, and the boss is at 66, so ideal drops. We'll do like 3 Leviathan kills, I think. Maybe 4. We'll see what happens. I'm getting fucking destroyed. Good job. Oh yeah, these are fucking annoying. Yeah, try not to pull too many of these. They can just like kill people so fast. Yeah, if we get an enforcer, just turn around and kill it. I don't want it to kill somebody and then put them in graveyard. Because like running back here is pretty hard to do. Good job. Yeah, I probably need to put on my actual gear pretty soon here. Kill this guy. See that one? Am I bringing my luck gear? Yeah. I'm in all luck gear right now. That's probably one reason why I'm dying so fast. Good job. You just have to use the attack? Yeah, it's easy. You can solo those. They're a joke. You know, I kind of don't like the thing where 61 elites don't have as good at drop tables. I'm like thinking about it. Because like there's a lot of areas in the game that are really cool, but nobody's ever going to want to do them because they're only 61 elites. And like, why would you go and do that if you could just go and get another area that's like much more rewarding? So... yeah, I don't know. I think that could be a problem for crafting. Oh, just like running around and picking it all up. But like, I mean, you can do that in the higher level areas too. Base material? Yeah. Oh, I'm talking about like 61 areas versus like 65 areas. I'm not talking about like level 18 areas versus like level 60 areas. Just remember, this guy loves getting hit by heavy attacks. There we go. Deleted. Good job. Game without views on Twitch is not dead. Yeah, but I think there's probably a correlation between games that are alive and games that are popular on Twitch. And it's probably a good sign that if your game is popular on Twitch than not popular. Think you'll ever add a greatsword? Yeah, I'm kind of worried that like they might just add a greatsword skin to the axe, but I don't really think they will, because like the type of weapon something is just like so impactful. Jesus Christ, it does so much damage. 2,000 crit, that's crazy. What's my strength at? Only 100. Yep, one enforcer at a time, boys. This guy does not like what I'm doing. Okay, just come on up here to me after you guys get all these. Every game will be gacha to an extent in a short period of time. I think that you'll have a little bit of that for a while, but then people will just get tired of it. I think a good example of like people getting tired of it is kind of like Twitch Prime. Like, remember back like 2 or 3 years ago whenever a streamer would say Twitch Prime and everybody would actually Twitch Prime? Whereas like now it doesn't work anymore in the same way. Like whenever streamers do that, it doesn't like elicit that same response. So, it was so bad. I mean, like, we were some of the worst defenders, like McConnell and I. Like, we did that shit constantly. You guys saw in the leak, it worked, by the way. So, yeah, no complaints here. And, anyway, so, like, people just, after a while, get tired of it. And I think that'll be the same thing with a lot of gacha stuff, too. Any funny, not cringe. I think... armored explosive. Okay, he's gonna take a little bit more damage. Alright, so we just heavy attack until he's dead. Alright, sounds... Oh, wait, let's kill this guy. Yeah, I mean, you know he's gonna aggro. It's just gonna be a pain in the ass. Like, let's just kill him. Damn, that was a fast attack. Good job. Alright, let's go, guys. Remember, he loves heavy attacks. It's his favorite thing. There we go. Dude, this sword is doing like crazy fucking damage. I wonder why it's doing so much. Like, I've never had my sword do this much before. Alright, let's get some good loot, guys. And we got nothing. Cool. Alright, let's do it again. I think, isn't the big chest over here or something? Yeah, it's right here in the back. It's hiding. After you guys get that one, let's just go up here and we'll kill the other guy in this area. $557. That's what it's all about. That's good. How about this? $550. That's really good too. God damn. Now we're getting the real perpy boys. Love to see it. Video's up. Let me see if it is or not. Yep, it is. Yep, video's up. I'll tweet it out tomorrow. Yeet and delete. Let's go, boys. Boom. Get the fuck out of here. You see in the League of Legends change, removing in-game chats, people can't verbal abuse one another. Do you think WoW is heading in that direction? What did the League do? They removed, this is like, I'm trying to remember like what it was. Like, if I remember right, they removed the ability to cross-team chat. You can't speak to the enemy team. Is it removed for the entirety of the game, or can you, like, at the end of the game, can you talk to them? Whole game. It's like, I see why they would do something like that, but yeah, it sounds stupid, man. I think that a lot of, here's, if you want to know like what my analysis of a lot of this is, well, too bad, you're gonna get it. I think that these changes have nothing to do with combating toxicity. I think that here's really what Riot did. Oops, not this one. So they've got a nice little circle, and this is where reports come from. And this one is, actually, let's go ahead. I'm gonna do this real quick. Okay. And let's see here. So, let me go ahead and explain this. Reports equal, oh wait, is the boss up? Oh, never mind. Reports equal CS responses, CS responses, money, no, all chat, more money. So, you understand? Does everything make sense now, gentlemen? This is not because they care about toxicity. This is because they probably realize that 70% of the reports come from butthurt players at the end of a game, mad because the other team said GGEZ, and it hurt their fucking feelings. So instead of actually moderating it and spending money on it, what they decided to do instead is delete it entirely, and that way they won't have to worry. GGEZ. No, it's actually the same team. Everything's automated, dude. Your entire point's wrong. So you don't think that they have customer service that looks at toxic people? I think that they do. I'm sure that they do. So here is, yeah, they do. They don't have that. They have a much better system than Blizzard does. So basically, let's do another one. Let's I'll explain how CS moderation should work. Okay. I probably don't have enough space for this. So this is the report, and this is the report being issued. So this right here is the algorithm check. So this algorithm checks to see if there's any profanity or anything that is like the N-word, and it runs it through a text parser. And if the text parser is a yes, then it's a ban. And then if it's a no, however, then it goes to CS. You understand? And like, obviously this is much more in depth. Like, I'm doing it like super simple. But this is the way that they probably do it. And I know that they have like player reports where like players get to decide whether somebody gets banned or not too. CS's customer support? Yeah. So this is my assumption with like Riot CS. I bet that Riot CS is not that big. And the reason why it's not that big is that they're smart and they're able to effectively outsource that to the community. Right? Like, people love being hall monitors, and they just outsource it to the community. However, I'm certain, like, I think any reasonable person, except for people that probably are just pissed off at Riot because they got banned, can easily assume that there are people who are hired to deal with toxic reports. Like, I promise you, I will bet you $1 million that there are people that work at Riot whose job it is to arbitrate these types of problems. They removed Tribunal a long time ago. Yes, there are people that that do this. It's not all bots. No, there's no way it's not all bots. It's probably 80% bots or 90% bots, but the 10 or 20% that are left over still means that it's like probably over 100 CS people across the world that work at Riot who are responsible for this. So whenever they figure out that they can just cut this out, I think that it makes a massive fucking difference. And that's why. Why spend resources if you get rid of it with minimal consequences? Exactly. And all they have to do is say, oh, well, we care about toxicity, so we are getting rid of it. All chat should be replaced with team chat. I'll be honest, like, this is all an assumption. I don't really play League of Legends. Like, I'm just guessing based off of other games that I've played. So I could be wrong, but I don't think that I am. Because, like, every game developer that I know does things exactly this way. Like, every single one. It doesn't matter. Any competitive game developer has this system. Their reasoning is that negative interactions outweighed the positive. No, it's not negative interactions. It's money spent outweighed the positive of having it in the game. You're wrong because you don't understand how often people report feature in League. No. I account for that. So a lot of people file false reports. There is probably an algorithm that Riot and a lot of other companies use to effectively shit can people's reports if they issue too many reports on people that are illegitimate. So I'll give you an example. So let's say an individual reports 35 different accounts and 34 of those accounts don't get actioned. They go through the flow chart that's probably 95% automated and there's no action taken. After those reports happen, the odds are that person's reports will be worth less in the metrics inside of the system. Credit score for reporters. It's true. Yeah, that's how it probably works. So all of those people are not actually causing a bunch of extra reports and stuff like that because their reports are being thrown into the garbage algorithmically. This only tries to fix the consequence of the problem. The root of said problem is toxic players, so they should focus on banning them, not taking away our ability to communicate, in my opinion. What's cheaper, Cyber? Is it cheaper to arbitrate bans, or is it cheaper to delete it? Yeah. Toxic players are money, though? Yeah, but I don't think a lot of people are probably going to quit because all chat is gone. I don't know. Maybe they will. But I remember, like, they had this issue in World of Warcraft where in the first season of Arena, you were able to talk to the other team if you were playing same faction. And they got rid of that, and it didn't really affect the game at all. Team chat's infinitely more toxic than all chat. You're right. Probably. I would assume so, right? Based off of like BG chat and like WoW. However, the negatives of all chat are probably lower, but the positives are also a lot lower. So like what you're comparing is like, it's like the difference between like 20 to 15 versus 200 to 100. So this one is worse. The ratio is worse, even though this one numerically is worse. So that's the difference, I'm assuming, between all chat and team chat. And I also want to say that I don't think this is really a good decision, but I'm just explaining what I think their reasoning is behind it. If all chat is already opt-in, optional feature, so just disabling it for those people who choose to have it on is just a weird move. Well, I mean, I think that it's probably because people, they did research, and I think their research showed that a large enough percentage of all chat messages were being sent to the report system because of salty players, and that was costing them money or lagging up the system or causing them trouble in one way or another, and because of that they shut it down. It's that simple. That's what I think it is. I don't think it has anything to do with toxicity or anything like that. Alright, let's deep dick him. Oh, he's got fucking Slicer. Alright, let's go. This is the last one. Last time I want to kill him. And then we'll go back down to the bottom. We'll do Mark Guard. Let's go. How the fuck did I get hit twice there? I'm gonna go ahead and put on my hatchet. Be careful, guys, with those slicers. They're really annoying. Looks like we might be a little bit light on healers. Like, why am I getting hit by it whenever it's not hitting me? That's so annoying. As I said, I think the slicer thing is just, it's way too fucking strong compared to the other ones, man. Fuck slicer. It's just, it's too strong. They spawn it too much. It scales off of attack power too much. It's just too much, man. It only affects melee? Yeah, but what's the one that only affects casters? Does he ever put like a force field on himself where he can't be hit by casters? Damn, this sucks. We didn't get anything good. Alright, let's go back. Like, New World has like, apparently, and this is like something I watched, like a New World like talk show podcast thing, and the people in the podcast were under the impression that New World doesn't have an automated ban system. I think they do. I think they have an automated ban system that is, again, an algorithm that if you get reported enough times in a short enough period of time, it automatically turns off your account. And I would test this, except for I'm no-lifing the game. Probably whenever I stop no-lifing the game, we will test it. And it's very easy to test if this is true or not, because you just have people report you all at the same time. This is something, and the company lied about it, like Blizzard lied about it too. And we caught them in the lie immediately. Come on down here. And it was very easy to figure out and see. Did we do this one? I don't even remember. I bet we fucking did. Yeah, there's no way we missed that one. All right, let's come on down here. So they're liars? Yeah, of course they are. They don't want people to feel like their reports are just happening automatically. Because like realistically, the amount of people it happens to are kind of minimal. However, it's like basically saves enough money that it's worth losing a PR hit. How's it in game in this game? It kind of sucks, to be honest. But it's not terrible. It's just, it's got some problems. Just liars but stupid that people won't figure it out. Well, it's not that people won't figure it out. It's that people will make excuses for it. So if you're a game developer, one thing that you can always rely on is you'll have stupid people that play your game that don't understand it at all, that will always make excuses for the shortcomings of the game. It doesn't matter how many times you fuck up, how many things you do wrong or anything. You can always rely on the fanboys to suck your dick. And that's exactly what's going to happen. People will say, well, you shouldn't have done what you did that got you mass reported. Or, well, you know, it is what it is. And it's the same thing with WoW. The WoW players tried to, whenever I got silenced, whenever it happened, they tried to say that it was because of some 2007 system or whatever, even though whenever I showed the email, it clearly linked me to the silence page. It doesn't matter to these people because they've already made up their mind. And they're basically, these people are not using the, they're not approaching this from a neutral perspective. I'm mining this shit. They treat it like they know the game devs? Yeah, well they think that they do. It's not even really just that, it's the just the stupidity of it. And I think it's not even just the stupidity, but it's the it's not ego, like what is the word for it? The arrogance of it, I think is what really annoys the fuck out of me. Nice, 170, boys. We got, I think, 2 more chests. And then we go over to Mark Card. Brilliant Ruby. Oh, alright. This is annoying. You just see top post on New World subreddit right now. I'll look at it later. If you guys remind me, I'll look at it. I want to finish this right now. Holy fuck. This is actually not something I would complain about. Because realistically, like, the climbing in this game is very good. And with the collision in the game, like, you just, it's like you're gonna have, like, problems like that. I think that I'm understanding with a lot of problems in the game, like very much so, but other things I'm just not. Yeah, that's not a big deal to me. You get that many people together all trying to perform the action to the same thing, and there's also body blocking. It's like, that's not a problem with the game, that's a problem with body blocking. I think this is the last one right here. Bitch. Try to hit me. Nope. New World devs revoked a lot of people's New World game access to try to stop gold seller bots. It's going to be really hard for them to stop gold sellers in New World because of how simple the crafting and gathering system is. And it's simple in a good way, not a bad way, by the way. And also, like, the problem that they're going to run into as well is that the barrier to entry to getting into doing the good resources, the resources that people have value to, is very low. And this is, again, like, I actually never thought about this. Now that we're talking about it, I am thinking about it though. This is actually a big problem with, like, having the lower level resources have so much retain so much value, is that it makes them a lot more easy to be botted. And it makes botting much more powerful because the barrier to entry for botting at a low level is a lot smaller. Instead of stopping gold selling, there could ever be a way to want gold selling. The only way you could ever want gold selling is if you used, I think, like, blockchain currency inside of the game. And honestly, I don't even know if that would work. I have no idea. Do you think bots were the reason they removed gold from chests from fishing? Yeah, probably it was. Let's go around this way. I think it'll be faster. Amazon's doing nothing about bots. They're mining on my server since launch day. Look, I'm gonna be honest, like, this is gonna sound really bad, but if the bots want to mine more iron, that sounds great to me. The economy is fucked. Please keep mining iron, bots. The idea that star metal is worth nothing is just, it's so stupid. It's good, yeah. I wouldn't go that far, but I would almost go that far. Remove gold selling, in my opinion, make it impossible to trade. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what they did with Diablo 3, and it made the game worse. I would rather have gold selling and trading than not have gold selling and have no trading. Because the truth is that whenever they did that in Diablo 3, you still had people like, who was that fucking guy that was like Paragon 2000? And he said he had his brother play on his account all day, but he was like clearly botting. What the fuck was his name? Gabinator. I think it was Gabinator. I don't remember. He's so obvious. Brother Chris, yeah. Alkaiser? No, everybody thought Alkaiser was botting. The reason Alkaiser started streaming is because he was so, like, he was beating the shit out of everybody in Diablo 3, Paragon racing, so hard that everybody thought he was cheating. And he streamed his last runs of the Paragon levels just to prove to people that he wasn't cheating. Like, Alkaiser is probably one of the, like, best MMO and, like, RPG gamers probably ever. Farming scorpions. I don't think he really did that. I mean, he did like the whole Alkaiser run. Like it was like a whole name for it. Like he would do like it was like Act 3, and then I think it was like one area in Act 2 and like 2 areas in Act 4 or something like that. I don't remember. It was a long time ago. And it was really, really popular. Everybody did it. Like I did it too. I just don't remember what it was. It was so long ago. And like I think actually that was like, you know, whenever I really think about that, Alkaiser runs were probably one of the first times that we really had like super min-maxy stuff like that hit the mainstream for gaming. Can you guys think of like an earlier example of like of stuff like that hitting mainstream? Like Omega mainstream. For like everybody in the population that plays the game knows about it. Halo? Oh, like a BXR or something? I could see that. Yeah, a lot of people are doing BXRs. And like even super jumps you could say is metagaming. You're right. But like you didn't really see a lot of super jumping in like you'd see some people like every once in a while try like a super jump in like a matchmaking, but I feel like that's something that didn't fly past like level 40. Cause like you just had to have like you couldn't waste the time to go and do it. Double shot as well. What was double shot? Was it BXB? I don't remember. It was so long ago. Yeah, I guess Swifty one-shot macro was another one. Right trigger, right trigger, XXYY. Oh, so you cue the shot and then you switch weapons? Oh, yeah, I could see that. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen with Halo Infinite. Like I'm kind of nervous, man. I really am. I just like I have like such high expectations, or like not even high expectations really. I have high hopes for Halo Infinite. But and like what I really don't like about Halo, and like I don't like this about the Halo community, is I think that they're being resistant. Like I don't like how resistant they are to like adding a BR mode to Halo. I think Halo would actually lend itself incredibly well to a BR mode. I feel like Halo could be an incredibly, really well done BR. And I think that a lot of people don't like it because Halo is like seen as an old game, and so they don't want to see that happen. But I mean, I think Warzone was probably one of the best things to happen to Call of Duty. Like I played shit so quick, dude. Like I want to be a Halo nerd again, right? I want to be a huge Halo fan again. Infinite was very smooth beta. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't play it myself. Because wasn't it like just against bots and stuff, so I didn't really want to do it. Time Splitters Battle Royale. I think they didn't really do anything after Time Splitters 2, right? That was the one that we played a lot. Remember we went up in Austin too? I'll have to go outside and see, man. But it was raining a lot. My power went out for like just a second. Alright. Whenever this guy gets aggroed, y'all need to like fucking kill him. Let Uterus get aggro. Jesus Christ. Oh god. Gee, what the hell did I do? He's so small, it's hard to hit him. Oh, he hit me from behind. I'll get your tyrant, it's fine. Destiny is Halo Infinite. I feel like Destiny, like, there's something about Destiny that just never really pulled me in. Like, I never played Marathon either, which was like Bungie's game before they did Halo. I think maybe I played Marathon, but I don't really remember it. There's too much WoW in Destiny, too much RNG and grind. Yeah, it's like I've always wanted to have a really, really good MMO FPS. I feel like Destiny is the closest thing that we've gotten. I know that there have been other ones like PlanetSide and a few other games too, but like none of them really hit the mainstream like Destiny did. That's why I'm not really counting them as much. But I mean, I know that they exist. I probably shouldn't have entered that one. Sorry guys, just give me a second. Okay, let's go up this way. Destiny's lazy shit. You'll be grinding. Yeah, I have a couple of friends that are really big Destiny fans and they really like it. And I don't know, like, whenever I saw the first Halo Infinite footage and it showed like Master Chief dropping down into that world, like, you know, as an MMO player, I like having games that have like open shared spaces and open shared worlds. Like, it's one of the things that I wish they had more of in Path of Exile, actually, because I feel like you don't really get a lot of ways to like show off how cool your character is and how like badass it looks. I honestly think that they should have like more, like if you go to like Oriath or Oriath, or yeah, it's Oriath, I think. You know, yeah, there's like a couple of people that you'll see, and that's cool, I guess. But truth is, like, there's really not a lot of those shared spaces. We need to kill this Imperator, guys. We have to kill the Imperator. Actually, we'll just kill this guy first. Who cares? Yeah, that's why we kill the Imperator. These things are really hard to kill. As I said, I think that it's, I think they're overtuned. Halo 4 got me out of an abusive relationship. I mean, like, with Halo? I mean, I don't know, like, I think Halo 4 probably gets, I think like 90% of the negativity that people had with Halo 4, not 90%, but a lot of it, was because the game didn't release. Didn't it like not release with matchmaking? I remember I played it over at Jeff's and like we talked about it. Ex-girlfriend, she bought it for me. That's why she's an ex-girlfriend. I think it was Reach. No, I thought it was Halo 4. Romance was shit. And I think like also people didn't like Halo 4 was whenever they started loadouts, right? And like people were like, loadouts, what the fuck is this, Call of Duty? And I can see that for sure. Like the jetpack and shit like that. I thought that was like, I thought it jumped the shark a little bit too, personally. I wasn't a fan of it. I know Jeff loved it. Like, I think it's like one of those things where it's like the super invested players. I mean, honestly, Jeff was super invested. Like, he played Halo probably like 5 hours a day. Like, we'd play on Xbox Live all the time. Let's pull that one. What the fuck? There we go. Let's get Big Boy over here. Oh shit, I'm dead. Reach campaign was amazing. Well, Reach was the last game that Bungie actually worked on for Halo, I'm pretty sure. You could start out with a top tier power weapon. Yeah, I think that's like another thing, right? Is like a lot of the meta inside of Halo 2 and Halo 3 was like map control and like map knowledge and map awareness. Like you knew like how long it took for the sniper to respawn in lockout, or how long it took for the energy sword to respawn in lockout. And like you'd have these timers in your head, and that would be like the difference between like a good player and a great player. I pulled the boss, by the way. So where the fuck is it? Alright, so it's right here. That's where the boss is. Because I somehow forget every fucking time. This one's really easy to kill. And he's level 65. I throw axe. It's an ability on my on the right side of your skill tree. But yeah, I think that Halo actually has like a history of allowing like having new game modes, and like having those game modes be good for the game, and letting the community do it, right? I mean, you had things like Forge, of course. But even before that, you had like different rules, like Infected, like Zombies was like not a mode in Halo 2, but people made it a mode by doing custom games and having people, like one person starts on green team, and then as soon as you get killed by that person, you swap over. It was really popular. And same with SWAT. SWAT was not a mode at the beginning of Halo 2. It was just a player mode. So I think like Halo has like such a strong history of like having these like kind of crazy oddball systems, right? And oddball types of game modes. And I'd love to see them do a BR. Griffball, yeah. SWAT the PC game? No, it was like you had a BR and you had a pistol, and nobody had shields. Oh, and there was no radar. Am I right about those rules? It's been about almost 20 years. Yeah, I played it a lot, so. No, shields didn't regen? Oh, really? Like, we just... Wait, shields didn't regen? I don't remember that at all. Because I don't remember, like, us even being able to do that. I don't think that was even a build... you could even do that. Probably a different one? Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, we didn't do that one, at least. Try Splitgate? No, I didn't. I watched XQC play it a little bit. It looked really fun. It's always one shot. Kills, no shields. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, one shot, headshot, kills, no shields. Yeah. That's what I remember too. Can we avoid this guy? I feel like people are gonna aggro if I try to avoid him. Can you guys be good boys and just walk around the NPC? Yeah, let's just walk around them. I don't want it. Okay, alright, let's kill him. Let's go. Come on. And I'm fucking dead. I wish if they were gonna make these mobs this hard, they gave them better loot. I think what really sucks is like not only are these things a huge pain in the ass, but like on top of that, they don't give any fucking loot, man. Like they're not counted as bosses. The fuck? Loot and chest? They not all of them guard an elite chest though. Only like 2 of them do, or 1 of them does. That one doesn't. Unless unbalanced things, post 60. Yeah. I got an argument with chat the other day. A few people in chat about that, because I think they're bad for the game. Content like that is bad for the game because people will just learn to ignore it. And I think that it's bad whenever you teach players to ignore parts of the game. We have to go all the way around. Part that are challenging, especially if it doesn't make sense. Yeah, well the thing is, like, this is clearly the balance and tension of the game, right? The obvious balance and tension of the game is that really, really hard-hitting NPCs have stamina bars that you can deplete if you're in a group of people that incapacitates them, that makes them easier to kill. Like, that is clearly the design intent with New World NPCs. And the NPCs that are not like that, they don't really follow that same paradigm. They don't have the stamina shields. They're much weaker. They do much less damage, like this NPC, right? For example. Y'all got to get over here because of the corruption. It does a lot of damage. That's why I moved over. Try to pull these like one at a time too, by the way. Don't pull them all. If we pull all of them, we're probably gonna like actually wipe. Any tips for leveling 30 to 40 feels slow? Thanks. I mean, honestly, like, my tip is keep watching streams, because that way at least you'll be distracted from the dog shit gameplay. Leveling in this game pretty much sucks, and, yeah, that's about it. If we, for whatever reason, aggro the boss, I want everybody to run off the edge. Move up so you don't get hit by these corruptions, okay? Oh, I'm dumb. I shouldn't have got hit by that. I had to proc that. Just kill one of these as much as you guys can, okay? We can do this, we just need to have everybody on the same page. There we go. Okay, there you go. The Turkinator. The Turkey Terminator. Yeah, these mobs have a little bit more abilities than turkeys, huh? It's not the same game as it was in Windsward. Whenever the corruption mines spawn, just immediately, if they're near you, dodge. Because it'll give you, don't run up there, don't run up there, why are you running up there, don't run up there. Do not run up there. Just line of sight them. It's so easy. You guys are amazing, good job. Just kill the one that's close then. It's so slow. Okay, so I just want to kill the ads. Just kill the ads, guys, and we'll deal with the boss afterwards. Aim? Wait, what do you mean aim? I got it. I hit it. What do you mean? Oh. Alright, let's go. Long dick, boys. Long dick. Let's do it. I'll get boss. Kill the ads. Everybody on ads, don't worry about the boss. The only reason I'm on the boss is to keep him on us and not on you guys. Job. Ooh. I got a special item. What'd it be? Constitution, healing, 2.5 mana per hit, 7.5 outgoing healing. That's really fucking good, man. Okay, let's jump down and do the boss again. And then I'm gonna port back and do a little bit of mining. Big dick jumps, boys. Okay, never mind. Just come on down here. How can we keep green items? I'm not really. These are just items I haven't vendored yet. You stop playing tank? No, we're just running around doing different shit. What do my hours look like right now? About 340 hours. Yep, put 340 hours into the game so far. Ah, fuck. We can kill him. We can kill him. Just don't aggro the boss. Just kill this guy. Let's go. Especially with like the wide like range of his attacks, like it's just so hard to even know where he's gonna be. Am I planning on transferring? Yeah, I am going to. Why? Just let me go get the boss. This is gonna be a wipe probably. Kill the war caller, ignore everything else. Kill the big guy, kill Thorpe. Okay, nobody release. I'll get you guys. I should be able to get out of here. Let me reset him. Alright. Let me get everybody. Wiped. Yeah, I mean those NPCs, that NPC is just like ridiculously overpowered. Like as I said, it's more deadly than like any other NPC in the entire game. I just, it's so annoying whenever things like that are in the game. I'll get you in a minute, Oscar. You've got plenty of time. More deadly than Dungeon Boss? Yeah, they are. And they're more deadly than the actual named NPCs. I just think that's bad design. You completed every level 60 dungeon? I did. Classic WoW's ultra bad design. I don't know about that. I mean, what NPC do you think in classic WoW is like harder than the bosses? I'm just trying to think about it. I don't really think there are any. AQ40 trash. Molten Core trash after Gar. I think that a lot of guilds, like, I don't think I think the Molten Core trash is just as hard as Gar is, really. In a lot of ways. Like, I actually don't think it's that hard. I don't think so at all. Because you just have people banish the NPCs and just kill them. That's it. Gar's hard? Yeah, Gar's hard for a lot of guilds. What do you mean? At the beginning of Classic, it absolutely was. We're good here? Yeah, we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and port out. We did really good, guys. We popped off. We did what we needed to do. We had some good times. We had some bad times. It was good. Alright, I'm gonna port back over. GG's. And I'm gonna get some mining done. Yeah, we'll do these again tomorrow. Trash was instance though? Yeah, that's true too. Mobs outside of Kazakh fuck you up? Yeah, but Kazakh fucked you up way more than the mobs did. I think what really annoys me about those NPCs is the fact that there's like no, I feel like there's like no real counterplay to them. Like for example, like the casters, there's like certain attacks that you can avoid, but the Thorpe mobs just are all gas, no brakes. They're just going big dick the entire time. And it's just like there's no there's no like way to counterplay that, because you just run out of dodges, you run out of stamina, and then they just keep hitting you. There's no defense. Yeah, like fucking truck for no reason. Well, I can tell you what the reason is. It's because they're the Thorpe NPC, and the level that the NPC has is just a scaling modifier. That's probably what it is. This New World isn't that bad. 1 hour for gameplay. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've said that many times. Fuck that. I'm not gonna delete that shit. Okay, here we go. 528, 528, intelligence, 537, 543. That's garbage. This is garbage. 543. How do you guys feel about this one here? 515, intelligence. That's garbage. Constitution, 537. 524, dexterity hatchet with enchantment. 530 great axe with critical strike chance. Chain void isn't really that valuable on that, I don't feel. More threat. I don't think this was worth anything. 532, it's garbage. Okay. 562. That's a really high item level, but that's about it. Sort by gear score? No, I don't want to do that. Dexterity, Constitution, BOE. This is actually really good. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's insanely fucking good. Oh my god. Oh no, I put my mining gear in the bank. Oh, whatever. 557 Constitution Intelligence. Does anybody want this? Like, does anybody want any of these items? And that's really good too. Constitution, focus, like gloves. That seems kind of mediocre. Dexterity, Constitution. Oh, that's BOP. I don't think I'm going to use those. Rain of Arrows. Maybe this is good. Hard to say. Mining luck again. .555 intelligence and focus. I feel like that's not a really good stat. I'm gonna delete that one. Luck and oh wow. But it just has so many other bad stats on it. It has mending execute, but like all the other stats are just terrible. Should have done that before I vendored everything. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that one. So this has mining luck, but it doesn't